It has been since November of 2023 since we have got any first-hand information about GTA 6 from Rockstar. All we've had is leaks over 2024 and heading into 2025. We've got a couple of not sales calls rather, but earnings calls from Take-Two about, yep, we are still committed to that fall of 2025 a release window for GTA 6, but nothing concrete, nothing announced. Like there hasn't been word from Rockstar about when the trailer is going to drop. Obviously, that could change, but I don't really anticipate that, being the case from the time that I record this to the time that you guys see this video on my birthday. After all, happy birthday, me. And while, in my youth, I would have been a lot more excited about an upcoming GTA game, but at this point in time, everything that we see about it, from its inflated price point to the people working on it, and now these expected tie-ins, like, we kind of need official word from Rockstar now more than ever as to what we can expect. Because, okay, listen, man, like, they could announce partnerships with Taylor Swift, Fortnite, Roblox, okay, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. You could just bring Megan Thee Stallion up on stage and have her twerk at the announcement to the release date for GTA 6. It doesn't matter. This game is going to be the biggest thing in entertainment for months after its release. It's not going to flop at all whatsoever. Don't get it twisted from here. I'm just saying, man, it's just the long-term effects of these types of moves. The fact that you have a Grand Theft Auto game, something that has been memed into oblivion. GTA 6 has been in the zeitgeist for a decade at this point, okay? People have been anticipating this game long before we even knew the GTA 6 was going to be a thing. It's coming off of the most successful entertainment item of all time. GTA 5 is the biggest mover, the most valuable, lucrative property in history. And GTA 6, it's very obviously going to be its successor in every single metric. It's just when you need to start doing other things by trying to get tie-ins with Fortnite and Roblox, it's like you kind of lost the plot here. And it's very eloquently pointed out that fans fear the once defined studio has sold out to Hollywood. So yeah, it's not going to affect its first day. It's not going to release its first month, its first year in sales. It's just the whole renegade spirit behind the GTA games may have been lost. I don't know, man. I've always thought that there's a possibility, okay? This whole male and female protagonist story, this whole, Central American Bonnie and Clyde story, that could be fun. That could be really cool and interesting. It's just, you also see the people working in the creative side of Rockstar now, that the Hauser brothers aren't there anymore. That the activists are more concerned about, remote work as opposed to, creating a compelling story and completing it in a timely fashion. And you start to really wonder whether or not this is going to be a game worthy of potentially shelling out $100 for. I don't know, man. Let's take a look. As gamers worldwide await news on GTA 6, recent rumors that Rockstar has entered into partnership with Taylor Swift and other Hollywood elites have GTA community concerned. Yep. Rockstar has long upheld its tradition of prioritizing collaborations with lesser-known voice actors to ensure quality of their games. Yes, the shift began after a challenging experience with Ray Liotta during the development of Grand Theft Auto 6 Vice City. Yeah, the voice of Tommy Vercetti. I didn't realize that was a troubled production, but that's interesting. Where the actor's inconsistent behavior reportedly led to them rethinking their casting approach. Okay. Director Naveed Kansari, okay, who worked on Vice City, noted that Liotta would become difficult to work with, stating in some sessions he was into it, and then other times he was very dark and couldn't work. Interesting, okay. Dan Hauser, Rockstar's co-founder, echoed the sentiment, The Guardian, back in 2013. Oh, right, yeah, just on the release of a GTA 5, holy Christ, mentioning that Liotta's engagement varied between sessions, which added complexity to the process. These experiences likely influenced Rockstar's decision to focus on talented but less prominent actors for a major role in subsequent projects. On rare occasions, they made exceptions, casting recognizable actors in supporting roles rather than front and center leads, such as Red Dead Redemption 2, where Graham Greene, known for Dances with Wolves, portrayed Chief Rainsfall. Okay. However, unless you actively seek out those names, most of Rockstar's voice actors remain relatively obscure. Okay, cool. Yeah, Roger Clark for Arthur Morgan, Steve Ogg for Trevor Phillips. Yeah, of course. I think obviously. And I think, I'm pretty sure Steve Ogg probably would have got the role on Breaking Bad after voicing Trevor, but I digress. GTA is definitely a career maker. Like, let's keep it a buck. One thing is clear: Rockstar has never loudly advertised this practice nor leaned on celebrity status to market their games. And exactly, and this is why, like, this is a game that's obviously going to make a lot of money, but it has obviously cost a lot of money to develop. So, yeah, these big tie-ins, I mean, like, they're going to cost a little bit more money, but then at the same time, they kind of need this game to be a huge success. Okay, same goes for musicians as well. Oh, as we all know, yes, GTA is famous for their epic radio tunes, meticulously curated from a sprawling list of both, yes, well-known and obscure artists, perfectly balancing the frame, yes, for the underground cred. Yeah, exactly, and that's why I hated GTA 4 so much. God, man, those radio stations were such ass. Like, they were all bad. Okay, like, outside of Opie and Anthony and all of those guys getting their own talk radio station, okay, under different pseudonyms, but, I mean, like the rock station, oh my god, just such AIDS. Absolutely atrocious, especially off of just the amazing, fantastic radio stations we got from San Andreas, especially Vice City. Like, come on, man, like, there is not a dud on any of those radio stations, especially in Vice City. And then even, yeah, GTA 5 pulled that stuff off spectacularly. It is reported that Rockstar has dedicated an entire radio station to DJ Khaled. Like, I don't even know a DJ Khaled song. I just know that he's a meme for, like, a multitude of reasons. So, why? What? Okay, like, yeah, they've had celebrity DJs before, like Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses, you know, curated, what was it, K-Rock in San Andreas? And they've had, you know, other big names as other DJs on, you know, other radio stations. So that's fine. But yeah, hearing that DJ Khaled's music could get an entire radio station, like, unless you're doing a few dozen radio stations, that kind of seems unforgivable. Yeah, the We the Best screamer himself, yes, according to a leak from Dixerto back in February of, 2025. This might not seem like the end of the world to focus on a lesser known, yes, talent over bloated celebrities, but it's not the only rumor swirling around. Yes, another whisper suggests that Rockstar might have struck a deal with Taylor Swift. Oh, to promote, yes, a mega celebrity, so inescapable. She's practically a human earworm, and even influencers like Aiden Ross to both promote and appear in the game in some capacity. Yeah, okay, so if there's like a little cameo or something for Aiden Ross, and they're just trying to lampoon and, you know, parody streamers, that totally makes sense, but Taylor Swift, she is not going to sell one fucking copy of GTA. Honestly, okay, everybody who's going to buy this game is going to buy it already, and a Taylor Swift endorsement, just like with Kamala Harris, isn't going to drive anything in a positive direction whatsoever. And this is yet another example of a predominantly male brand being subverted and slowly turned into a female brand. Okay, it might not seem like a lot. Okay, of course, it might not seem like a lot. Got a female protagonist. Okay, like I said, it could be a very interesting story that you're going to tell there. But if she's going to be a girl boss, everybody will overlook it right now. But eventually, when we get the all-female, when the meme from GTA 5 about "we are women, hear us roar," and then you have Trevor come up and just go, "shut the fuck up." When that stops being a joke and it starts to be the slug line for your protagonist, you will look back at GTA 6 and go, oh, this is where we went wrong, right? You know, having the female protagonist and having a Taylor Swift bacon. What the hell is going on, man? No guy who plays GTA 5, okay, no guy who went back in the PS2 days, I'm not even talking about like the overhead, the original cuts, okay, who was firing up a GTA 3 and finding for the first time that you could get a hooker, get in the car with the hooker, see it rock around a little bit, pay the hooker, and then go and throw her off a cliff in order to get your money back, okay, was ever thinking, gee, you know what could definitely go with this? A heaping helping of strong, independent, 30-plus post-wall bitch. Nobody has ever thought that in their entire fucking life. But here's another rumor claiming Rockstar's cozying up with Fortnite to weave GTA 6 into the Battle Royale cash cow somehow. CJ, Trevor, Tommy Vercetti as characters in Fortnite? I hate this. Okay, what used to be the Renegade Gaming product is now hopping in with the quintessential slop game that is Fortnite. Yeah, Vice City themed skin pack or a metaverse crossover, who knows. And of all things, Roblox. Exactly. Just, what are we doing? Digiday reported in February that Rockstar has been chatting with top Fortnite and Roblox creators about custom experiences, possibly building on their 5M acquisition to turn GTA 6 into the next level user-generated playground. It makes sense, right? Like, you want to take popular streamers, okay, because gaming at this point in time, it lives and dies by its content creators. So, yeah, that makes sense. It's just, man, I hate this so much because there was some speculation, especially when that $100 price tag was going around, when that was the new breaking news. How a lot of people, and I forget who said this specifically, so I don't want to unduly give people credit or also take it away from anybody else, but this is not my unique idea, but I think there is a lot more validity to this now that we're starting to see all of these other creators approached. At least there's rumors of it out there, but it totally makes sense anyways. But the whole idea for the $100 price tag, right? Like, it's not going to be, here's your base game, here's $100, please. It's like, it's not going to be that nefarious. It's going to be kind of like what we're seeing with other games that are out there where, yeah, if you get the deluxe edition where you get the first round of DLC, oh, don't worry, that's included in the purchase price. And oh yeah, also, yeah, you're going to get these couple of extra skins. You're going to get, you know, a cool blaster for your knockoff Mam solo character. But then also you're going to be able to play the game 5 days free. I'd imagine that is likely what we're going to see with GTA 6. So, yeah, it's going to have its, well, up here in Canada, it's like $90 anyways for a stupid new release game. So, you know, $89.99 for your base game. Or you could have the deluxe edition, which I've bought all of the deluxe editions for all of the GTA games, at least for the ones for 4 and 5. Okay, I don't think there were any for, you know, anything prior to that on the PS2. Okay, but, you know, I've got all my hard copies for those. This will be the first one that probably don't get a hard copy for, because at this point in time, I'm literally going to have to wait and see what ends up coming out of this. But yeah, just getting the GTA 4, getting the GTA 4, which actually for a game that I despise quite a bit, had a really cool special edition. Like, it's got, I'm pointing up to my closet where I've got the GTA 4 lockbox. I actually have it in use, and I have it storing the little mini art book, and then also the map that comes with it. But that could also be the GTA 5 map that came in that collector's edition. But of course, yeah, those will be what, $100 plus, and especially if it doesn't come with any kind of physical manifestation anymore, where, yeah, you can get early access to something. And then especially if they're going to be tying in with all of these streamers, and ooh, they get early access before the rest of the audience gets it, so they're going to get the 3, 4, 5 days prior to when it hits the streets. Oh, they can stream, they can get their clips, they can get ahead of the curve on all of this stuff. They can get those eyeballs of the people just, you know, fervently waiting for the release of the most anticipated game. No hyperbole, literally ever. Don't you think that that's how they're going to start, with this incremental increase in prices? That's what I heard before posited. And you know what? Especially coming off of this stuff and all of the other information that we're seeing about this game, sure seems to make a hell of a lot of sense now, doesn't it? So that's why when you see things like this, and then the question gets posited, has Rockstar finally sold its soul? I don't know, man. It's a question that you can't properly answer before we start to get some concrete results from Rockstar, which, yeah, since November 2023, when that first teaser trailer dropped, we haven't got anything official from them. All we have is speculation, and the speculation and the rumors so far, they have not really instilled confidence in long-term fans of the franchise. I'm sure it's just, you know, playing exceptionally well to the normies, and at this point in time, we know which group that they're pandering to. Honestly, you're trying to bring in Taylor Swift at this point in time. Is that for anybody other than those that are just going to have to convince their girlfriend that they can go ahead and play a game so they could skip out on date night just once, Pookie, because, oh, I just want to play a game, but hey, you can watch me play the game because it's got Taylor Swift. We know how much you like Taylor Swift in it. Bunch of beta simps. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.